Who's next in here? Yes, sir.
This one comes from online. Well, have to give just a really brief backstory on this. This man's mother is elderly, suffers from early stages of dementia, and recently took a fall, broke her wrist and her hip, ended up having to go to the hospital, had to have surgery that same day, and so they're still up in the hospital. So that's the backstory to its question. I'm with my mother in the hospital for the first time on a Shabbat. The nurses and physical therapists have been taking care of her today and have been serving her food. He has had to ask assistance at times on Shabbat, and oftentimes he feels guilt because of having done this, because he felt like he's dishonoring the Father's Shabbat. Is he doing the right thing in having the doctors and nurses help his mother on Shabbat?
Preservation of life.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I mean, it's the preservation of life. But going back to the question that was posed earlier, a connecting thought, and the whole issue of, him being the Lord of the Sabbath, what does he say? The Sabbath was given to man, not man to the Sabbath, And so we honor our Father by observing his Shabbat, but we honor our Father by doing all these other things that he's told us to do, like being there to tend to his elderly mother to make sure she has the care that she needs, because it sounds like she's in her declining years. He doesn't know how long he has with her. So I know that there are some who would and have disagreed with the notion, but in that respect, the preservation of life is paramount there. And I read many, many years ago that one of the greatest mitzvot that a tzaddik, a righteous person, can perform, and I'm not trying to go there with this particular situation, I think I know who it is, but one of the kindest things that a person can do for another is to make sure that their end is respectful and gracious, and that they are cared for, even to the point of making certain that they have a proper burial. Because in the rabbinical commentary, it's connected to the idea that when it came time for Moses to be gathered to his fathers, that the Lord buried him. And nobody knew where his tomb was to this very day, but God made certain that he was properly taken care of. So to this person, I don't think they should feel guilty, awkward at all. That I wouldn't. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'll speak for me. I wouldn't feel awkward about that at all, because what's paramount here is that his mother is cared for. That's how I see it.